Calling all narcissists. Calling all narcissists. Derrick Jaxn, you know you nasty. I need everybody to get you something to drink and get you some popcorn, and let's get it.
Why do it seem like can't nobody handle the truth out here? With that real talk with Toy. You came big, you lying. You came big, you ain't telling the truth. You came big, you lying. You came big, you ain't telling the truth. I like that topic. I like that topic. What up? Thanks for tuning in to Real Talk with Toy for another real topic. Let's get it.
Hey, what up? What up? Thanks for tuning in to Topics, Real Talk with Toy, where you have real people, real situations, and real conversations. Look, y'all already know what the topic is. Derrick Jaxn. Oh, he know he nasty, right? Look, before we get into all that, I want everybody to like, share, and subscribe so that you know when my next videos will appear. For those of you who do not know Derrick Jaxn, he was, quote, supposedly a relationship expert. But it looks as though dude needed to take his own advice. For real, for real. All right, so let's watch a couple clips that I have, and then we'll put our little 2 cents in. We're going to be real about it, though.
So, when I looked in the comments of this video, I don't know if old boy was trolling or not, but he said, D, I think I want to see a reaction to this video. So, let's do it. And by the way, I'm going to speak in third person. A lot of you already seen this, but this is Derrick Jaxn. A lot of people think of him as a relationship expert and guru and all of that. Well, he and his wife are making this video because apparently at some point in their marriage, or maybe even beforehand in the relationship, he didn't take his own advice and he stepped out and he got involved with other women, as you heard them say. Now, upon first impression, nothing really stuck out to me about him, but more so about the wife. Like, I heard her say that she stands with her husband. She's proud to love him. I heard her say that, you know, this is some time ago. They've already processed this, overcame this, dealt with this a long time ago, and nothing's really new to her. But just by her body language, I was really wondering, like, did he force her to do this video? Like, she looks super uncomfortable, like she doesn't want to be there. But then I watched their live chat that they did right afterwards, and, you know, I kind of caught that this is just a part of her personality, so that kind of explains somewhat of her demeanor. You know, she clearly has a mind of her own, if you saw the live chat too, and she said that the live chat even was her idea. So with that, cool. She wants to stand by her husband. She feels like he's worth it. She has that right. Now, as far as what he said, I understand and I completely applaud him taking accountability, because too many times we see dudes and they got this sob story about how they was raised and, you know, they broken home and the goldfish died and they never seen a marriage and all that. He didn't do that. He just took accountability. Regardless, whether you like him, love him, or hate him, I think this is a great example as to why we don't need to be putting anybody on the pedestal. Nobody. And I think a lot of women did that. And I'm not even going to say it's the women's fault by themselves, because this dude, he never really showed his struggle. You know, we understand, oh, we're all humans and we all make mistakes, but he never showed those mistakes, not for real. I think he wrote about it or something like that, but he never showed that side. So it's not really all on the women, but I've seen a lot of women put this dude on the pedestal to the point of idealizing him and even comparing their man to him.
Hey world, this is Derrick Jaxn here. Here to answer a question. I keep on getting this question. Why now? Did Derrick beat you and drag you to save him? Well, first let me say that only Jesus Christ can save Derrick. Okay, only Jesus can save him. He has already done that. And now Derrick is laying in the bed that he made with the actions that he took. And the only person that saved him from that and can save him from it is Jesus Christ. I can't do anything, say anything to do that. His actions were his actions, and unfortunately other people decided that they wanted to take whatever they wanted to do and run with that. But no weapons formed against us shall prosper on that piece. Why am I speaking now? I've come to confront the issue that says you cannot be healed that it takes this amount of time for you to be healed, that you have to be depressed, have anxiety, hide your face, you once a cheater, always a cheater, you are this and we are this and we are that. You can never overcome this situation. There's always someone better. Well, those are lies from the pit of hell. But it's because what we don't understand is that there is a spiritual war going on. So though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. So when we understand it and we understand the things that are behind the action and the behavior, then we know that, hey, there is a spiritual battle that is going on, and I've come to confront and to reveal the plot and the scheme of the enemy that says you cannot have this, you cannot be healed, you cannot be set free, you have to stay in bondage, you have to leave, you have to divorce XYZ and the third because of this thing. Well, you do not have to do those things. Just because something is dead does not mean it cannot be resurrected by the blood of Jesus Christ, by the resurrection power of Jesus Christ. And that is what he did in our situation. So I've come to testify. I've come to be a witness to you. I've come to set you free. I've come to share the pain and to testify. I know the pain that comes from certain aspects of this type of situation, but that does not define who you are. You don't have to stay in bondage to that. You don't have to stay with bitter roots that says, forget this person, forget marriage, forget all of these things, because those are roots of bitterness and anger, and that requires deliverance. So I've come to be a witness as my Lord and Savior has commanded me to be. Second to that, I never had a desire to come and speak to the public in this capacity, and being attached to someone who is a great public figure, a great orator who presents himself well, can be a lot to deal with, especially with coming to the world who says you have to look a certain way, you have to sit up proper a certain way, you have to articulate yourself a certain way, you have to wear your hair a certain way, you have to do all of these things, which I'm not. I don't meet up to that. I don't care about these things that says, oh, I have to do all these things, I have to wear a certain thing, I have to have the right lighting and all these things. That is not my ministry. Okay, I'm gonna be who the Lord has told me to be. He's told me I am his daughter, I am his warrior, and he told me, Derrick Jaxn, arise and testify and speak and spread the word of the gospel and spread the good news that I heal, I deliver, I set free, I resurrect from the dead. He can resurrect your finances, he can resurrect your marriage, he can resurrect you, he can resurrect every aspect of your life, because we can do nothing without him. And when we learn that, then we are able to move freely and have the peace that we deserve. So when the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy your marriage, you, your family, you can disarm him with the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. You can disarm him with not allowing him and exposing the plot and the scheme of the.
Okay, so I'm not getting ready to get on here to bash nobody, but I'm just going to give it to you real like this. This is all it is to it. Derrick Jaxn, narcissist. Ain't that what you quick to call dudes out here? A narcissist? Okay. So let's get to it. Look, it's like this. First of all, I don't feel sorry for Derrick at all, period whatsoever, due to the fact that he had been writing these books, selling these books, having seminars, all these different things. This is what this man was doing, when all along he was that man. He was that dude. When I say was, I mean at the same time this whole situation was going on, that was him. Us women, we get in our vulnerable state at times when we're in relationships, marriages, it don't matter. Sometimes we feel vulnerable, depending on what the situation is, right? So the first thing we do as women, most of us women, I'm not going to say all women, most women, what we'll do is we will run to someone else for advice. Typically, it would be great to be able to run to another guy like Derrick, okay, to get that relationship advice on how your husband should be treating you or how your boyfriend should be treating you, okay? And you can't beat yourself up, you know, if you were one of the victims of Derrick Jaxn. Don't do that. I was following him myself, all right? But I wasn't watching him like that, but I was following him myself. And the things that he was saying, he was talking good. He was talking real good. At the same time, he was putting a lot of men down, men, period. He was putting men down, period. And I'm sure with some of the things he was saying, he was hitting it right on the nose that triggered an alarm in us as women, looking at our men in a different type of way. Which I'm sure sooner or later is going to come out of relationships that were actually sabotaged due to the mouth of Derrick Jaxn. Because of course, being vulnerable and you sit back and you listen to what another man has to say, and if they say things to us and it makes sense mentally in our mind, wow, it must be true. Wow, oh my goodness. You see what I'm saying? So for all you men that's putting your 2 cents in about this Derrick Jaxn guy and the things that he's did and the things that he said and stuff, and a lot of you men even were actually following his steps, the things that he was saying on how to treat your woman, how a woman needs to feel loved, and so on and so forth. Not to mention Derrick Jaxn, how your wife needed to feel loved and is sad because she wasn't getting it from you. So, dudes, y'all do what y'all got to do. Put him out on blast. Don't hold your tongue. I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't, because when he was putting you on blast and manipulating your wife or your girlfriend, facts, he didn't give no damn. Facts. So say what you say and mean what you say when it comes down to Derrick Jaxn. Ain't nobody getting ready to play games with this man. First of all. Second of all, that speaking that you're doing third world, third person speaking or whatever, dude, you sound a little weirded out, okay? There you go with your narcissistic, gotta get it right, can't even say it right. This dude gotta be trippy, y'all, being a narcissist. His ways, okay? Come on now, you trying to sell your books at the end of the whole doggone video you turned around and made. Like you look, the gig is up. Real talk, the gig is up. Now I'm done talking to you because you ain't gonna do nothing but go through all these videos that every blogger is making, and you gonna pick one to bash and everything else, and ain't nobody gonna respond. Look, nobody respond to his foolishness because he done already did. He know he did one. Period. Period. Okay, so don't even stoop his level. Don't even stoop his level and respond to his mess. Period. Don't do it. Don't even do it. So, but anyways, I do want to also speak about his wife. Allegedly, 14 years being together. You bear this man's children, arguing, going through situations, lonely nights at home, wondering where this man is. He out of town, out of state, whining and dining other women, while you at home being a mother, thinking about him and how you can make him stronger as a man, how you can make him feel strong as a man. I sense a little spirit, like you're spiritual in a certain way. But the quotes of you quoting the Bible, it's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. Lovely. But don't use that as no excuse to sit around and continue to look like a fool. Do not. Because that is actually what you're doing. Let me tell you something. Anytime a man can bring another woman into your home, I don't care if y'all were split up or not. It don't matter. That should have been not even thought about. Like he should have known better. You understand what I'm saying? Disrespect you and your children. Bringing people in the presence of your own home. Again, whether you were there or not. He don't deserve you, sis. Especially after you speaking out of your own words, out of your own mouth, that you left home with your children or children. Could be one, could be two, hell, three, I'm not sure. But you did say you were sleeping on somebody else's couch. Living a lavish life physically, not mentally, because we all know that, we see that. But physically, you were living a lavish life. Nice, very nice. But everybody knows everything that glitter, what? Ain't gold. Understand that. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. I always say that. I always say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Derrick was on point with a lot of his stuff, with a lot of his mess, his big pool of mess that he is sitting in right now. And he got you and your children sitting in that pool of mess right now, right along with him. You got to be a big girl and think about it. Let me tell you something. A baby got to crawl before they walk. A baby got to crawl before they walk. There is nothing at all wrong with you going to seek assistance to get up on your feet and do what you got to do. Now, look, I'm just giving you real talk. And when you get ready to sign on that dotted line for that divorce that I hope you got sense enough to get, because it looked like all he doing walking around here offering a whole bunch of sex and a book, for lack of better words. Sex and books. And then got you out here looking like a whole fool right along with him. No, where they do that at? Where they do that at? You get your mind together as soon as possible. Get your mind together. Get your thoughts together. I know this probably seemed like a dream because this man didn't do it not once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Should I go on? It just so happened maybe about 2 or 3 then came out with it. But I guarantee you, the whole time y'all were together, out of those allegedly 14 years, it's been about 14 women and then some. See, Derrick walk around here. I got to take a drink on this. Hold on a minute. Hold on. See, Derrick walk around here just because he got a body, nice cut. Really? Really? There's a lot of men out here like that. It sounds like he is the insecure one. Because see, when we as viewers look at your videos, you and Derrick side by side, right? You ain't got no makeup on. You got a whole hat lopsided. Glasses pushed all the way up to your face. And you a beautiful woman. No makeup on whatsoever. Got big clothes on, you know. No fitted, nothing. That speaks a lot of you. You know what that speaks? You ain't worried about what nobody got to say because you know who you are. Derrick, that alone should be scaring you. Because you've had several pictures with your shirt off, flexing the muscles and everything, and just doing all them different type of looks and stuff like that. You was doing it all, modeling, had on all fitted suits, all of that, that'll have a woman just lusting on your narcissist ass. I said narcissist ass, okay? I really do hope you understand that your wife is over you. She has checked out mentally, and you can tell that in the whole video. You could tell that woman has checked out mentally. And when a woman check out mentally, you done. There's nothing else to talk about. I don't care how many times she laid next to you, cuddle, how many times you mentally think, oh, we having family night, so on and so forth, this and that and the other. That means absolutely none, because girl trying to figure out what the heck she gonna do next, because she knows she got to get the hell away from you before she do what? Snap on your ass. Guarantee. There is a show called Snap, and I would hate to know that you caused your wife to snap due to the fact that a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And she has children she has to think about, unlike you weren't thinking about your kids at the time, or you wouldn't have been running around here trying to do what you had to do. Just for views, likes, for that attention. And where did that bring you? Where did it bring you? Right where you at, looking like a whole damn fool. Hey, it is what it is. It's all real. Real talk with Toy. That's what you gonna get. I don't know what else to say about the situation other than mentally, your wife has checked out. Let that woman go. Stop continue. Stop trying to continue to manipulate her. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Stop trying to continue to manipulate that woman. You got me all tongue twisted. It's a whole lot that I want to say about you and to you, but I'm not even going to waste my breath like that. I'm not getting ready to do all that. I'm not about to waste my wind on you like that, Derrick. Because you up to know better. That's what it looked like. Girl, you better go on ahead and put your big girl drawers on, sister. Get your mind together. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. 14 years being together, allegedly. Oh, yeah, it's going to take a while. It really is. But you will get over it. You will get through it. All of those quotes from the Bible, things that you were saying, being a spiritual like woman. God, all he's doing is working on you to make you your best woman that you can be. That's all he's doing. And I pray for you that he gives you the mind, the strength. Hold your head up, throw them shoulders back, and get the hell on fast. Oh, but wait, before I get off of here, you make sure you always have you a pen in your hand. I mean an ink pen. And let me tell you why. Because you need to be signing on that dotted line, sis. So when you get yourself together, you going to get half of them dang on proceeds that Derrick done made through his seminars, Derrick done made through his books. So when he get ready to make that book, Love is Very Lonely. I think I gave you a good title, Derrick. What you think? Love Very Lonely? Yeah, I would say that. Love Very Lonely. You can get paid for that, girl. Love Very Lonely. Derrick, make that next title, Love Very Lonely. Now, if you get paid from that book, Love Very Lonely, don't forget about who I am. Because I want 10% at least. Your wife need all of it. You just need to write the book just doggone because. How about that one? Now I'm just being real, period. Period. All right, y'all, look, I'm done talking. I ain't gonna waste no more wind talking about Derrick Jaxn. I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Period. I just had to get this video out here so that people can see. And I hope the lesson that men and women see that we all need to understand everything that glitters sure in the hell ain't gold. We only seen what? 10, 15 minutes of this man's situation with him sitting in a doggone car every doggone day, trying to spit out words to help women look at their men like they was crazy as hell and wasn't about shit. When all along, Derrick Jaxn, you was doing it. You was speaking your own actions out. That's just a mess. That's a mess. You a mess. I'm done with it. Y'all look, it's over with. Hey, real talk with Toy. Look. Okay, so I'm done looking at my little cue cards and stuff. See, I had to write a few things down and stuff like that because I could go on and on and on with it. I really can. Real talk, I can go on and on, but I'm not getting ready to do all that. Sister, you just gone on ahead and had that pen ready because you better get them doggone proceeds from that very next book and on that he gonna write because you're gonna have some people out here that's gonna be foolish enough and want to support him continuously after all the mess he done did. You got people out here still gonna believe what this fool got to say. It don't take no genius to know right from wrong and wrong from right. Oh, but wait a minute. Hold on. Let me think. Actually, it do take a genius. And let me tell you why. Because nowadays, people look at stuff as what's right is wrong. And what's wrong is right. That's sad. It is what it is. But I wish you well, girl. I do. I wish you well. I wish you well. And you know what, fellas? Don't even waste no more breath on that doggone Jaxn. Don't even do it because he done already put himself out there and made himself look like a whole complete doggone fool to everybody. Everybody talking about him. And Derrick, let me clear the air before I get on up off of here. Ain't nobody talking about you because they jealous of you. Ain't nobody talking about you because of anything you may have that's material, okay? Just know that. Ain't nobody doing all that. People donking your ass out only because of the simple fact you was sitting here in that car, right, speaking all them different statements and stuff like that about men and what they need to do, what they don't need to do, and how women need to cut this person off, that person off, and you was the one that should have been cut the hell off. Now there you go. There you have it. Period. I'm so doggone glad I didn't waste none of my money for no books, because I would have been the first one asking for a refund. Y'all already know, just like I say in every single video, because I'm through with it. Just like I